Good morning, everyone. I'm Aaron. Today, the topic of my presentation is the sexual objectification of women in advertising, a contemporary cultural perspective. And my contents include 6 parts: introduction, effects on attitude, methodology, results, discussion, and conclusion. And I divided my introduction into 3 parts: back of study, statement of the problems, and purpose of the study. Since the rebirth of the women's movement in the 1960s, critics consistently rage against the way advertising treats women. For women born in early 1980s, sex is everywhere, and sex in the media has been a constant companion. And the media like TV programs, and movies, music video, and magazine articles and advertisements. Today's respondents agreed females were portrayed as sex objects in advertisements, but were less offended by these portraits than female respondents in 1991. Today's females' attitudes toward the advertisement have little effect on purchase intention, a highly significant change from attitudes of women in 1991. And the purpose of this study is to examine how today's generation of young educated female feels about the portrait of woman in advertisement and consequence of attitude. The result of the 1991 study showed, first, women were still critical of the way in which they were portrayed in advertising. Second, women still drew that advertisements treat them mainly as sex objects, show them as fundamentally depend on men. According to this sample of women, an offensive advertising campaign will have a negative effect on company image and purchase intention. Attitudes of today's women toward advertising can be directly corrected with the change that have occurred in feminists. These feminists embrace sexuality, it views sex as power, it separates women from men and sees women as the dominant sex. Sexual objectified portraits of women in advertisement also affect views of sex. Girls exposed to this image become more sexually aggressive, and sexual experimentation is beginning earlier. Based on the preponderance of sexual content in the media, its effect on attitudes of young women, and also explored the impact of advertising and attitudes, and examine if young educated women will agree that the specific advertisement viewed in this study use sex, but they will find it culturally acceptable. This sample used female students from a co-educational provided college in the Mid-Atlantic region, and the authors provide an advertisement to these female students. And there is no any pictures or advertisement on the paper, so there is a short word described. So that's good.
It happens all the time, okay? Your link cannot link through that. So you might have to have your file with you. Remember, it's once you copy your file onto another computer, it just doesn't work. Always come prepared.